Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. Hello, Libras. Let's see what we have for you for the upcoming week of October 28th to the 3rd of November. And this is good for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any placement of Libra that you feel drawn to this reading. Welcome. So we have the sunshine shining on the table. Hopefully it's not too much. It's a little bit in my eyes, but we'll see. There's actually, right before this reading, I did have a message come in about not seeing something clearly, and the truth maybe being bent on something. Or it could tie into those November readings I just did for you, where there is a big truth, a big shakeup globally, even possibly. But just really intense month here coming up in November. Happy birthday, Scorpios. And Scorpio energy there, the mysterious kind of energy, very watery energy. I just feel as though there could be, again, more storms, if you will, and I hope that's not actual, but it could be just metaphorically as well. So let's see what this week has to bring, though. I do feel that there is going to be some sort of big shift, transformation, and I am doing this reading I have to do it a week early this week, so because I have some family obligations. But I hope that, who knows, by the time you see this, because I'm a week ahead, it could be that something has already been happening. Something could have already come out about somebody. Something could be on a grand scale, or your personal life, which could affect us all. But eventually it does turn into something really good for us. Look at that. As I said, something really good for us. Hopefully you have Emerald here. And I believe you had this card last time I used these cards, last weekend, or 2 weekends ago, maybe. This is Fortune, Luck, Luxury. Let's see what else we have with that. Flying high, taking steps, and then Cancerian energy here on that card too. You could also have dealings with a dark-haired woman, or you have dark hair. You have purple here, dignity, nobility, and prominence. All right, so there's also something about being strategic. Be strategic. And there's also violet is coming in. Just, it could be a name, it could be, something violet. So violet's coming in, and I just heard, I don't know if you're like, I just heard Shaw. So Shaw's, something like that. Oh, for some reason now I'm switching over to this deck. I didn't even mean to. But so you have emerald and purple there. Combined, they make brown. So that's like a, kind of a grounded energy. But I'm getting kind of Wheel of Fortune energy here with this emerald card and with the purple of prominence, nobility. I think you may be being appreciated, or you're, making sure people are appreciating you if you haven't felt appreciated before. And you have spring. Oh my goodness. It's so funny because right before this reading, I was getting that phrase that I received for us a little bit ago in another reading. Hope springs joy. They just kept saying, hope springs joy, hope springs joy. And it's like trying to, maybe keep your vibe high, keep your thoughts positive, because come springtime, even, not necessarily just this week, could be this week, but there is going to be something to sing about, I'm hearing again. So they often will use that phrase for me, I think, because I have a lot of singers in the audience. But this is about what you're asking for will become yours in the spring. This is rebirth. This is spirituality, rejuvenation, love, and growth. Now, I just had a card move out. I don't know if you caught it on camera, but it moved out towards me here in my hands, and it actually had moved out on its own. So I'm going to just pick that up. So you have spring, then you have autumn. So I feel as though there's a spring-autumn connection. So it could be that you start something now in the autumn, or wherever you are, spring, and then it flips and you see results. So basically we're talking about possibly a 6-month cycle. I am going to go ahead and just have to adjust that curtain because the light is kind of disrupting. So I do feel that you're making necessary adjustments, and you're also maybe seeing things for what they are. And if you're not liking something, you're realizing you have the power yourself to control it. Nothing's by accident here in those readings. What else do we have? All right, so let's see if the cards and decks move again on their own. Let's get into tarot. Let's figure this out together and see. Now, I was kind of feeling the Crow Tarot. It is pretty seasonal here. But now that I'm here, I'm actually drawn to the Elemental Wisdom. whoops, the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. So this is by Taroteca Studio. Lovely cards. Yeah, it's like sometimes I'll have a plan and then, I get here and my guides, spirit, they have another plan for me. So I go with their plan. All right. So remember, you have free will, final say. Your intuition knows best. Only take what resonates and leave the rest respectfully. Thank you so much. And thank you to my members. Thank you. I appreciate you so very much. I hope you're enjoying your memberships, and I love interacting with you during the live chats. I try to make as many as I can. All right, here we go. Wheel of Fortune. Did I not say, Libra, that I felt fortune, Wheel of Fortune energy? That's what I said, and here it is, Wheel of Fortune energy. All right. Yeah, this is you're fated for something. Is like not fate, destiny. Those are kind of sometimes used interchangeably. But anyway, there's something here about I am getting something about something being in your favor, but it's not without stormy times. So I don't know if that, again, I'm picking up on sort of the whole energy of November or what, but I do feel as though, there's something about like satellite. Now, they gave me this word before about, I don't know if it's like, and what I said in that message was, it's possible that like an ex, random specifically message, right? Like maybe an ex is still on a plan of yours for some sort of subscription or something. So that was kind of coming in. I just heard Blake, by the way. And then now I'm getting the same kind of words, but it doesn't feel like that. It actually feels bigger. So there's something bigger. I'll figure out what this means. Okay, let's see. Oh, Three of Swords. Ouch. This is another card that came up for you recently. It's been coming up. We go periods where we don't see that card for a while, and then we see it, and here it is again, the Three of Swords, something hurting. They're giving me that song, It Cuts Like a Knife, but it feels so right. So Bryan Adams, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, it's like something that could be painful now, or the time seems stormy now. By spring, or say within 6 months of this for you, even though this is a weekly reading, there's something that like what you're putting in motion now, or what you're dreaming of and trying to figure out now, give it 6 months and things will be turned around, and everything will come together. So that's what that autumn card had to do with. This could very well tie into your abundance here. Maybe some sort of, a big blessing is coming in for you. I do feel as though some of you, like another message I was getting prior to this reading during a meditative time was that something, let's see, there's a message coming in about it's blocked. I can't talk about it yet. Interesting. That is so, I hardly ever will have that happen where they're just saying stop. So I have to just respect that. Okay. There could be something about you maybe wanting to know the answer to something that we just don't need to know yet. Wow. They're telling me to focus still more on whatever this stormy, maybe this upset. It's almost like you have to deal with the past and the present in order to have a brighter future. Interesting. Yeah. 10 of Wands. Yeah. You have to put down the burden. You have to, also it's more about endurance, really hanging in there. Okay, really having to hang. You're like the last leg of the race here, right? And then it starts all over. The 10s become the ones, right? So this person, though, they're in good shape considering all they've been through. Maybe I'm talking about you and your energy, like you're doing quite well considering. So what else do we have? I love that we have the Wheel of Fortune over here. There's something about releasing doubt. Okay, so I'm getting kind of the number 6 with that too. Maybe that's an important number for you. You could be born on the 6th, the 15th, the 24th. And then you have the King of Swords. You're getting a lot of the same cards in my readings, Libra, and it's across decks in different days even. So this is interesting. I'm getting something about not going to be a people pleaser. I'm just hearing that. And you're not going to be a pizza people pleaser. Actually, maybe you're eating pizza right now or something. Let me see what else. I'm really curious about why. I'm so curious. Like that's what I guess makes me, maybe sometimes I'm a fun reader because I'm just as curious as you are about what this could mean. This autumn card and how that was kind of blocked, like this from 6 months from now, why I'm not able to deliver that message until I deal with what's over here. And that itself could be the message. You know, we need to deal with what's going on over here right now. And then by the 6 month period, you know, there'll be some um, a big change, a big shift here. Yeah, Two of Swords here. Some of you are having to make a big decision. They actually just gave me the word combative and the word fling. So, you know, maybe you're in a situation right now, possibly, you know, it's not a love reading or anything, but I pick up on common themes and we'll touch on, you know, different areas of your life, love, money, that sort of thing. But it's like, I get that you could be feeling like you want to open up to somebody or something, but you also want to see things for what they are. Maybe you just need another month or something. You just need a little bit more time. And Knight of Cups, yeah, I definitely feel this could be having to do with a love situation or something you love, some sort of creative project. I feel as though maybe you're not quite ready to deal to move forward yet with this. Because why are you not ready to move forward? Queen of Coins, okay, because, well, this is going to have a big impact on all areas of your life potentially, okay? Because when we talk about Pentacles, when we're talking about the Pentacles, we're not just talking about you know, money. We're talking about our home life. We're talking about our family, resources, you know, time, love, everything really, everything in the 3D too. But I mean, I get that there is something happy coming in. It's just that, and I'm also hearing time doesn't wait on no one, which I have never heard that in a reading before. But they're getting, I'm hearing that Cher song too, If I Could Turn Back Time. So there's something here about timing. That's it. That's why they're telling me, they're like, it's not time yet. So there's just something, it's just not, it's just not time yet. Things are not coming together maybe just yet, even though it says fall, everything's coming together. Remember that followed the opposition, which was spring. So it was like the opposing season, basically. So, wow. And we did have, you know, we had a very powerful super moon on the 17th in our opposite sign of Aries, 8 of Wands. Yeah, if you just watched the last reading I did for you, Libra, you have many of the same cards here. Kind of similar vibes here. You had the Knight of Cups, you had the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords, you had the Knight of Swords, you had the Wheel of Fortune, and now you have the 8 of Wands again. So there is going to be a drastic shift. There is a big shift. There's a drastic shift, and it does have to do with how things are going to come together as a whole. There could be a missing piece that you're getting this week. King of Wands, right? And so then you can be in your King of Wands energy here. But that, you know, and just like I always say, nothing stops a Queen of Wands. Well, nothing stops a King of Wands either. This is about you getting in that driver's seat of that Wheel of Fortune there. Okay. And oh, there's so much passion here. We have the King of Wands and the Queen of Coins, and and the King of Swords. So I feel you really have everyone that you need at the table. You know, in the bottom of the deck, you have the 9 of Cups. So there's something about being careful about temptation, though. All right. And there's luck connected with this. I'm tapping into this, this U shape with a swing. And it's like a little bit of luck's going to go a long way. Okay. There's a little bit of luck here. You have that Emerald card that came out first. A little bit of luck will go a long way in this situation. And I do feel like some of you do in fact have that sort of lucky energy at play, even though you may not be feeling it yet. Okay. So, yeah, could be some sort of lucky break that changes, it changes everything. And it could be, again, like, I feel like this could be a 6 months out kind of reading, but it's not. It's your weekly reading. So I just wanted to jot something down. Okay. And then you have the World card here. Beautiful World card, by the way. And it's about, and it came out in reverse. So the cycle, it's not quite here yet. Okay. But so, cause some of you, I feel like come to the reading and you're like, when, I don't think that, now these are general, not personal. Take what resonates. You know your story best. Leave the rest respectfully, please. Okay. I'm not here to offer financial, medical, any of that kind of advice. But I can tell you that some of you are really wanting to cross that finish line with something, and it's like a not yet. I basically am getting that. But it's like not yet. However, because I think you're supposed to do something else with that time while you're paused, basically. What do we need to focus on while we're paused here? Five of Cups. Okay, so this keeps coming up, and I just want to say, good grief. Some of you, it's moving on or crossing a bridge. Some of you may not have felt like you could yet, or maybe you didn't trust your intuition on something here. That can tie into this card too, for me anyway, especially with all that water, like a large body of water here. And it's kind of, I'm getting that like dissatisfaction as you would with the Four of Cups. I'm just getting that, needing to breathe. And you know what's interesting is, what does it have on it? Well, it has leaves of autumn. And that's when things are going to come together again. Now I'm saying autumn, but that's because right now we're in autumn. Spring comes up. That's why I'm getting 6 months too. So yeah, I mean, autumn could mean something to you. You know, likely you were born in the autumn if you live in, the northern hemisphere anyway. But there is something about that new day dawning. Give it 6 months. I don't know. I keep getting 6 month energy for you. I almost wonder. I mean, now I've already called it a weekly reading though, so I think we're going to go with it. But you're getting a little glimpse into the next 6 months for your weekly reading. And maybe some of you you have that energy this week where you're like, you really need some answers and you really need to know. When I see that World card in reverse though, like this, it's like not yet, just not yet. And I'm not sure. And I feel like for some of you, it's because there's still just not this just not, you're not trusting something, or there's a little bit of information you want to know more about. Oh, well, you don't want to get hurt too. I mean, Five of Swords here. I feel as though some of you may be feeling as though you just can't trust. There's also just like, you need to be doing more healing here with the serpent here, or the snake. There's just something more about, in order for you to go where you're really supposed to go. And there's like something that's going to come in first that's going to be a massive change, like shift. It could be this lucky break. There's a catalyst for change that does come in, and it's so that, because you maybe thought you were going to go this far with something, but the universe is wanting to give you a huger, a bigger blessing, and you're going to go even farther. So it's like it'll be worth the wait. And like I said, they were giving me hope springs joy, so I do feel as though it's going to be like 5-6 months out even. But there's something. Okay, wow, that kind of shot out too. So, oh my goodness, it's the Capricorn energy here. Devil card coming in. There could be there. All right, I don't know how else to say it. Let's say it. Resist the temptation and let go of whatever is holding you back. That you could say it's a toxic environment at work, or you could or an ex, or someone just has not let you go. I'm getting an energy, someone has not let you go, and you need to do things to tap in and figure out maybe who this person is, or and even if you just do some visualization exercises where you're releasing your energy and withdrawing your energy away from that person, and you're blocking that energy from having any sort of impact on you, known or unknown, are some words you may want to use with that you release it, and that nothing has unless you give explicit permission, no one has access to your energy, your anything, okay? Without your permission on a soul level. So there's some things there that you may want to be doing with that. You're going to have to figure that out, what works for you. And it's like, until you really make this like change, which you might not even know what it is yet, okay? But with this shift that's happening, coming in November, and this transformation we're all going to be feeling, and the intensity of it and the mystery of it all, I feel like there are still they're giving me TBD. So it's to be determined. There's still some things that you will know what this is. All right. If it's your message. Okay. You'll know what it is if it's your message here. But speaking of message, that's just it. You're going to get a message that's a catalyst for change. That's coming in. There's something, and I am hearing November for it. So, could be the end of November. It's it because they keep this energy for November. I've never had a month come up where it's like I want to talk about it so much, and it keeps just really coming into all the readings so much that it's the first time I've ever done a 2-part monthly reading. But for this week, you may be hoping for a message, okay? You may get an indication. Now, I'm going to just let you know that it might not be the be all, the end all. It's almost as though what I was going to say earlier, which I am now allowed to channel apparently, is that you could have you got something going, you thought you were good, thought everything was going great, a relationship, a contract, a something, and you did everything you were supposed to do on your end. You thought you were doing everything right, and then that other party withdraws, or it just falls. It didn't work out after all. Like, there's just something here where I'm picking up on this disappointment. What you're perceiving as a failure was a blessing. I'm going to say that again. What you're perceiving as a failure is actually a blessing. We just can't see it yet for what it is. All right. Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at, there's the 8 of Wands, 8 of Wands, 8 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Look at that. And that's going to bring that fire, that passion. That's what's going to change your story, Libra. This is what's going to change your story. All right. There's just so much passion. Like, so try, keep the passion. Don't be discouraged. And if there are things you can do now to act on these, your goal, do them, I mean, if you just, maybe you need to do some research, or maybe you need to take better care of you or someone in your family, or you're doing that or whatever, until you can really do as much as you want for this. So I could be picking up on, current position here. So I'm just going to jot something down. I like to take notes because I'm getting so many common themes that are really powerful that it means I may need to talk more about it. So I don't want to forget this. Okay. And it's that what you thought was a failure was actually a blessing. It's a blessing to come. Okay. And again, it could be 6 months. Time is funny, right? Time is like an illusion. But anyway, let's see. There, I'm getting night and day, like totally different energy here. Let me see here. Let's see. Okay, 2 of coins here. I just feel as though if you were to receive this level of blessing right now, the notoriety you might want, the stardom you might want, the attention you might want, the relationship you might want, it's just maybe not the right timing just yet. Not yet. They're telling me not yet. And I just feel like some of you may be focusing on this a lot this week, is like the timing of things. And it's just not quite. There's something that's still up in the air. What's still up in the air? 4 of Wands, timing. So they are not letting me, so we have the 1111 card, okay? There is celebration, success. There could even be partnership here. You might even be having some fabulous 2 of Cups, soulmate energy even, or a position, a job, a situation, a home that is perfect for you, that you will love. And that's why this other thing isn't working out right now, because you have something better coming in, something brighter. Believe in it, though. All right. It's very easy to feel, especially this upcoming week. I can feel it, the energy for this upcoming week. It's, I am, like I said, recording this a bit early, so I could have, be picking up on something that's about to happen. And then by the time you come to this reading, we all know what it is, or what it is in your personal life. But it's coming in this week if it hasn't already. And there's something here about perspective. They're giving me the stone labradorite. So labradorite, it's a very mysterious stone in and of itself, and there's a lot of beauty in the mystery. So there's a beauty in the mystery of this week coming in. It may not feel it. It's like if you look at labradorite just on its own, it doesn't look like much. But then when you turn it and you get different perspectives, Libra, getting a different perspective with labradorite, then you see the beauty to the situation, right? Once you pick it up and you look at it and you turn it and you see it in the light, you see something in the light, you see it for what it is, there's a beauty to that. And that's what I feel this week is really boiling down to for you. There's a beauty in this mystery. There's a beauty in not knowing. It's going to, and what does that mean for you? What could be one of the beauties of not knowing here? Well, let's go back into this divine direction here by Maruka X. By the way, the color cards are the Color Goddess Casting cards by Renee A. Birch. So Color Casting Goddess cards, or Color Goddess Casting cards. All right, here we go. So what is it? Yeah, what are some other? I want to get to the truth of the matter. They're saying, get to the truth of the matter. Beauty of mystery here. What do we have? Starseed. You just had this and you saw me shuffle. I just shuffled this deck all up. I had shuffled it after the last reading too, where I used it, and you had Starseed again. So here it is, Starseed. The beauty of this is that you are magical. You may feel as though you're in different places. You may feel as though, like, what am I doing here? You may be one of those people, similar to myself even, where at times I wonder, what am I doing here? I feel so out of place, like on this planet. Sometimes I just don't like fit in, but yet I'm so connected. That's what's so weird, is like I feel so connected to the energy, but yet when I go out and about, I feel like I don't fit in. So I don't know, maybe then that's why this kind of, situation, me reading for you and connecting with the energy for people as a group, I guess is good for me, because maybe that's like mostly when I feel very connected. That, and when I'm in nature, I feel very connected in nature. So there's something here about you believing in your own magic and believing that, if you have this feeling that you've been here before, or you are from a different place, maybe there's something to that, right? But we're all made of that cosmic energy, that light, that stardust, right? What else do we have? There's beauty here in this mystery. What other beauty in the mystery? Freedom. It's going to lead to ultimate freedom. Look at the Pegasus. That's incredible. Freedom, right on top of that Four of Wands here too. So this is like, without freedom, there's no creation. Let your spirit take flight. Some of you, I'm just going to tell you, you need to get out there with your own intuitive abilities. All right. If you're wondering, just try it. I never thought I'd be doing this. Okay. Never thought at all that I'd be doing this. Even when I knew I had this great intuition, I didn't think I'd be starting a YouTube channel for it. That's for sure. I didn't know how that would work, and I just, one day, that's where spirit wanted me to go. So here I am. All right. So wait. Again, this is about timing. Wait, get some other things in order. You know what some of them are telling me? Get your life in order a little better. Straighten some things out. Clean up your environment, right? Clean up some of your thoughts, your habits, whatever. Finish the grieving or whatever it is. But it's like, don't feel rushed to make a decision. Spend time alone and meditate, reflect upon what truly makes you happy. That could be why you're not getting what we're wanting right now, what you're wanting now, right? And the opinions of others, they do not matter. Pampering. Take good care of yourself. You're being given this chance to go deep. If you are laid off or something, or you're healing from something, this is a time for you to actually take advantage of that time. Go deep. Explore some spiritual practices or something that you've always wanted to do, or read some books you've always wanted to read, or, do what you want to do, really. So this is making time to pamper yourself, to rest, to have a moment of stillness, to relax, to restore, right? That's when your decision making is best. That's when you're happiest. That's when you're drawing in those blessings that are really going to send you places you didn't think you could go. All is well, Libra. All is well. You have this card again with me. So even though it's not happening right this minute exactly the way you want it, all is well. Try to have that peace within you so that you can be open and allowing that energy, that divine light that wants to fill you up even more than you're already lit up, okay? Let it in. Be in a position where you can let it in. Put yourself in a position and prepare to grab on to that Ace of Wands when it hits, when it arrives for you. All right? That's when your new cycle will begin. Everything's unfolding exactly as it should be. So find the peace, find the wisdom by just accepting what is. It's not, I know it's easier said than done. I'm a person too. I deal with this myself daily, but I've learned to just realize that I don't need to know why. I don't need to know why right now or when. And I just, things will develop and it'll become more clear, and I'll keep doing what I'm doing and take good care of yourself, and and be open to new learning, and keep the communication open, and be true to yourself, and that's when your blessings can come in, a little more, A little more. I'd like to get a fortune cookie oracle. Let's get a fortune cookie card. This is by Sharina Starr. So we're going to move into, opportunities that you have, messages around that. So we have 5 cards. Again, I just said nature. So nature. Connecting with nature will directly affect your abundance in all areas of your life. That's what they're telling me. Now, let's see what the card actually says. Interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you. We cannot separate body, mind, and soul. I think I say that every reading. You also have personal riches. Success and abundance means different things to all of us, right? So small successes are likely now. Bigger ones are on the way. Finances could improve dramatically, but avoid get rich quick schemes. It's not what you're wanting isn't necessarily going to just happen, right? I tried the snap, it didn't work, right? And so if you don't succeed, for first you don't succeed, try again, right? All right, positive work outcomes though. You've got it. It's coming your way. There is that change there. You had a couple of 5s in the reading so far. You have not a whole lot of repeating numbers actually so far. We'll be drawing numbers. So, and then you have love life. Wow, looks like we're going to head into love life after this in a minute. I do want to get some blocks though, money block cards after. So then you have commitment here. Commitment's indicated. It could be around love or business, and it's going to help you feel better. It's going to set you up better. But again, just be mindful of something that seems too good to be true, or get rich quick, or whatever it is. All right, let me see. I want to get can't talk right now. A Maruka X money blocks card for you, and I do want to get that for you, but it's almost like at the same time I'm feeling kind of drawn to another deck. Well, let's see. We'll see what this one brings, and then we'll go about our business here. All right. There we go. Here it is. Okay. Libra. Sorry about that. I just, if you could see my setup here, I have so many decks ready because, like I said, I'll come to the reading. I've tried coming to the reading with just decks I'm going to use, and that does not fly. I have to have like 50 decks surrounding me. I'm not even joking, because I never know what's going to want to come in for you. Maruka X, money blocks. Money blocks to your abundance, lack of knowledge. There's more that you need to know possibly about a person, about a place, about a situation, about your craft, your field. I just heard for some of you, you need to get better money management, because when you start making more money, you want to make sure you don't blow it. That's what they told me. So don't get mad at the messenger, please. I can handle if you're mad. That's fine. But this is, you're still being in the process of learning, needing more knowledge to advance. This is about when you're expanding your knowledge, you have the power to achieve way more, right? So that could be why things aren't coming in yet. Find an area of your life where you lack knowledge, identify a skill you'd like to improve, and start your journey of learning more. It's just going to set you up better. And there's no harm in waiting for something. There's no, there isn't. I know some of you are like, you need it to happen now because you need the resources or you want that relationship right away. But it needs to happen in a particular order. I'm getting, interestingly enough, blocked third eye chakra. That could be another one. I was getting that before. You're not following your intuition, maybe, right? Or you're afraid you'll lead yourself astray. So this is unblocking that sixth chakra here. I like that we have that nice purpley card here with this. Speaking of higher chakras, indigo, purple, violet. So this is to heal your third eye chakra, practicing things like meditation, as I said, and just using crystals. Remember, we had labradorite come in for us. And, that actually labradorite can help protect your aura too, and your psychic power. It can help you. It can offer psychic protection from what I understand. That's one reason I'm drawn to it too. It's just beautiful too. So this is about you maybe not feeling as assertive. Maybe you're afraid of success, or you're afraid of your intuition, or you don't want to come off as egotistical or something. But this is about, clearing that out, whatever blocks, whatever blindness to signs. Oh, right before I came to this reading, did I not say there's something about you're not seeing something maybe? I said something along those lines. And this reminds me of like, you're trying to like, some of you are like feeling your way through the dark on something, but sometimes we're not meant to see with our eyes. We're meant to see by feeling, by sensing, by hearing, use your other senses is what they're telling me. We had BAT come in not too long ago. And that is like, they're very, it's like, you can totally know what's going on around you. There are plenty of people with vision impairments too that like they don't let it stop them. They live a full life. They use their other senses. And they adapt and they come up with different accommodations and things and tools and strategies and all that. But they're not missing out from some of the people I've met anyway. So this is you could be missing something that the universe is trying to point you towards. You could be missing it. All right. This is again tying into that intuition. It very much reminds me of the Two of Swords, the Eight of Swords, where the third eye is blocked, right? As they're deciding something, maybe. So, yeah, in fact, you have the Two of Swords. Yeah. So this is paying attention to the signs. Slow down, exercise all of your senses, actively engage with the world around you. That's how you're going to notice signs, synchronicities from the universe. And that's what's going to lead you in the right direction. And again, it's just sitting on top of this all is well card, Libra. So whatever happens this week, know that all is well. It's going to be okay. It'll be all right. Whoa. All right. Undiscovered talents. Yeah. Some of you, it's about refining your skills, really honing in, learning how to develop something. And hey, it could be for intuitive practices. Like I said, look to your past. So there could be hidden talents that you possess that you have not even discovered. Maybe you've always been drawn to something, but you never picked it up and tried. So look, I know people, I know this one guy, he started paint, like just a regular guy that I know that, works with a friend of a friend. And he just like started painting in his late 50s. And it's incredible. Incredible. And he just does it as sort of a meditative practice. And his paintings are absolutely amazing. And he never, ever, he didn't draw, he didn't paint, he wasn't into anything visual. He was, into money, finance stuff, that was the career. And that was it. Like, and then he got into this art and it's amazing. So that's my point though, is any age, it does not matter. Your talent is not, it's a gift. Your talent is a gift. It's not meant to just sit there on a shelf your whole life, right? So this is looking back into your past and think about the things that you were good at or interested in, all right? Even if these skills seem useless now, they could easily still be hidden talents. All right. Sorry for the click with the mouth. Sorry about that. All righty here. Let's go ahead and I'd like to get you a love message or two. I'm going to use the Midnight Oracle. I believe it's a retired deck. Go to Midnight Oracle to figure it out, but it's a Twin Flame Messages Tarot. So let's get that. Get the show on the road. I'm getting the number 8. You could resonate with number 8. That could, again, it's like, your limitless abilities here. Infinity is the 8. The Magician has the 8 over his head, right? So the Fool card in reverse, again, it's like, yeah, you have this new beginning, but we are totally getting not yet. But for some, this again, the things I say are not going to be 100% accurate for everybody. Of course not. Any tarot reader that tells you they're always right is lying. I'm sorry. But how else to say it but to say it? So, especially in a general tarot reading, I don't claim to be 100% accurate, but this is like, for some of us, we actually need enlightenment is what I'm getting. I'm getting Hanged Man energy off this card. We need to go, we need to shift our perspective to a much higher vibration. Maybe you need to end relationships you're just with somebody who you're just not aligned with, and it, you just haven't made the move yet. Or career, same thing, So it could be about, you're having to start over too, and that can be scary. But you have the Page of Pentacles here. Again, it's giving me that unfolding kind of energy. Something is unfolding. There's the ambition here. There's also something just might not be quite developed. It's still in the development phases with you. Something is in the development phases. Now, what's interesting is this is a love oracle, but I'm totally getting like money vibes and finance vibes. So maybe you're involved with somebody at work or so. I don't know, but that's just for some of you. But there we are. Okay, so what else? Ace of Cups. Now, when I went to pull this, I heard mom. Say mom. Okay, so I'm saying mom. Ace of Cups. Look at the picture. Maybe something will remind you of your mom, or you're the mom, right? You have this Ace of Cups. Now, this can have to do with anything you love. It could it's just your like new feelings about something. So you could have a change of heart, you could have a love offer come in, you could have something, anything you want that in to be in that cup, that's what's coming in for you. So if you're looking for love, yeah, is it possible? Absolutely. Absolutely. Is it smart for you right now? Well, maybe consider the rest of the reading and, go slow. Take your time. I say go slow. I personally don't feel like it's a great time for like new stuff, but I think that I think if it's up to me, I'd say date. But again, I'm not here to offer that kind of advice, but I will say, I'm going to give my opinion here. You have the Seven of Swords in reverse that fell on the floor. So you saw the truth of whatever that happened that hurt you, burned you. You saw the truth of it. It could be that maybe, you weren't 100% honest either. I'm just going to say it. It's because the roles can always be reversed, but this is about some sort of secret. This is about, delusional type stuff. This is like really not seeing something for what it is. Maybe you've had that clarity now. Maybe recently with all the stuff astrologically or whatever else, maybe you found some information. I feel like you're about to, that's going to help set you free, So this is, again, remember we had that lucky break changing everything. That lucky break could be that new information you get. It could be you, clean up in aisle 5. It could be you cleaning house, cleaning up, ending relationships that are not good for you, friend, family, otherwise, So we also have this 5 of Cups. You have the 5 of Cups twice now that's showing up. So, getting yourself out of that regrets, the loss, get out of your head. All right. This is, some of you are recently going through the breakup here, and I'm not going to underestimate the effect that can have. That can certainly be powerful and hurtful, but you have freedom here. That's the upside. That's the one side, is there is actual freedom, and you can do anything you want with freedom. Anything you want. That's the whole nature of the game here with freedom. All right. So there's no creation without freedom. So let your spirit take flight. Let your heart be open, but make wise decisions along the way. I think that's the general message here for love. And I was thinking, what about people with a relationship here? 5 of Pentacles. So right now you could be feeling in a relationship, if you're already in a relationship, you could be feeling as though, money could certainly be affecting the relationship. You could also be feeling like you need a little more support from your partner in some way. So one of you or both of you actually are possibly going through something where, you need to, let's see what the advice is actually. What's the advice for that? The Moon. Yeah. Seeing things for what they are, getting to the heart of the matter, allow people to feel their feelings, be compassionate. That's what I'm getting here with that Moon card. There's just some of you're in a relationship and there's a lot of uncertainty, especially when I get that 5 of Cups, 7 of Swords in reverse, the Moon, the 5 of Pentacles, like that's all kind of, and then the freedom, it's like, yeah, yippee, freedom, and you'll get this new love offer coming in or something you'll love. All right. They're actually telling me something about an exchange student, or you're going to be able to exchange something. So, maybe you're exchanging vows. Maybe some of you are meeting someone, you're meeting the one that you're going to marry. Or maybe others of you already have that relationship and you've realized, wow, we're really standing the test of time. Like we are a good partnership. Now, when maybe before you went through a rough patch, possibly things could have felt a little imbalanced, or it's the current energy. It could be either. 10 of Cups, though. It's the happiness, the happy celebration. This is really birthing new opportunities too, that are going to lead to more of that security, that to happiness, that long-term happiness. So that's what I have for love. Love seemed to be kind of really embedded in everything else. There was like no separation. So that itself could be a message here. And I would like to get you a couple of, well, no, actually, I'm going to go into specific signs and get you a future higher self card. But first, let's get a numbers card. Well, no, it's 1111. This is all about timing. It's all about timing. That's 1111 for the reading. That's the number I've decided. Okay. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know if my hands were on camera or not when I did that, but I shuffled and shuffled. I flipped it over, and it's not 1111, but it's 11. I said, I decided. And then I was so curious. I was like, well, I should get them a number. And I saw 11. There it is. Okay. So you're learning to trust your gut feelings. Trust your gut feelings, please. Trust them. That was already a message that came out for you. Now, let's go through this. Well, no, actually, I'm going to get you an animal card. Let me get you an animal card here, because we're going to try to do one message for each of the your other placements. Okay. And if you like this reading, please do subscribe, comment, leave a thumbs up. Consider a membership if you'd like. Thanks again to my members. Thank you to my subscribers and those of you who always leave me nice comments or give back through super thanks, super chat. I really appreciate it. And I will be trying to make live chats as much as I can, but sometimes I'm not going to be able to be there, Libra, because I'm busy still making videos for, the future for you. So let's see. Or I try to post them at a time where you can all talk to each other, but maybe I can't be there. So just know that. All righty here. So we have Hedgehog. Hedgehog is here with us to say, your boundaries are your armor and your protective shield against negativity and evil. And one more. This is the Britta Bowman Power Animal deck. Gazelle. Ooh, moving gracefully. Gazelle. So what looks to be an obstacle could be the opportunity you've been asking for. And it reminds me that right underneath is that Queen of Coins. All right, so that's what we have for you there. Oh, I do want to get an Archangel card or an Angel card. So let's do the Intuit Angel Oracle. I've been liking these cards lately a lot. So, I mean, I used to use them a lot. Then I stopped for a while, and now we're back. Okay, a lot of cards fell out. Looks like you're getting 2 angels that have messages for you this week, Libra. So the first, the Angel of Love. Hey, there's our 1111, right, folks? 11 and then 11 for Shamuel. This is Gemini energy, by the way. This is going to be, it's the angel. Actually, how can that be? All right. Okay. No, I mean, it's Gemini energy, but I was thinking, okay, because the partnership, I get it too. Okay. I was thinking it was Pisces, but anyway, that's the Angel of Divine Partnerships here. All right. Archangel Shamuel. This is the angel that can help you with love situations too. And what does it say on the bottom, Libra? Perfect timing. And I feel divine timing is 1111. And you have 1111 here, 11 of Wands, you have the 4 of Wands and you have Archangel Shamuel here, card 11, plus you have another 11 with the intuition. This is divine timing. Yes, will you get to this 4 of Wands, this happiness, this celebration, this victory, this success, this achievement? Absolutely. But it has to be in the right time. And we don't always get to decide that. This is about divine love, twin flames, peace, union, unconditional love, your mission, things being in harmony. This archangel helps you with your 4th chakra, your heart chakra, and raises your frequency to that of divine union with your beloved other. That's soulmate stuff. And right on top of that, Ace of Cups. I love seeing that for you. Archangel Shamuel and the Ace of Cups. This could be some sort of soulmate partnership coming in for you. And this is potential. You have Archangel Raphael. Oh, we've got some big hitters here, heavy hitters for the Archangels here. Card 4. Big energy here. Archangel Raphael, the ultimate healer. All right. So again, Gemini energy. So that's coming into effect. Maybe during Gemini season, that's when something's going to happen. Because again, I'm picking up on sort of like a 6-month-ish. This is healer of physical ailments. Okay. It's about recovery. All right. There's something about the day Wednesday with this card too. And this is answering prayers, recovery. Maybe you're traveling. This is safety, healing, pain relief, health, wellness. All right. And then you have ask for healing or protection from bodily harm during travel and for help finding a lost love. And we have 11 and 4. So there could be something about November 4th. All right. There could be something very important about November 4th. Actually, is that? Oh, no. I think the 5th is election day. Anyway, who cares about that, right? I mean, I care, but it's like, I'm not going to bring up the election right now. Okay. So I meant for now, who cares? I do care. I'm just saying. All right. So a couple of general messages, and then we're going to move into signs. So the wheel will turn in your favor. Keep going. That's the whole reading. It sure is. And then you also have, you're going to make mistakes, and it's okay. Sometimes that's how you learn, by messing up. Now let's get a Future Higher Self card by Maruka X for each of the zodiac signs. So maybe you're looking into your sun, moon, rising, north node, etc. Venus. All right. What do we have for Aries? This one. Aries, you're a lot tougher than you think. You're a lot tougher than you think. And you have, don't forget to fuel, sorry, this is for Taurus. Taurus, don't forget to fulfill your needs while helping others. And for Gemini, embrace what you've learned and cherish your experiences because they are divinely fated, Gemini. More divine timing and divine orchestration, right? And next, we have Cancer. Cancer, Cancer. What do we have for you? You will be a great success, but you will have to go through it to get there. There are lessons to be learned. Great. I have a lot of Cancerian energy in my chart. No, but this is what, again, it's like what the whole reading is. It's just, again, it's like I said, we have to deal with this storminess that I'm seeing in the cards over here before we can get to this bliss over here. But then when we do, it's like, it was worth it. So Cancer energy there. Maybe you have Cancer in your chart too. Actually, I know some of you do. So, all right, let's see what else we have. By the way, if I didn't say it, happy birthday, Scorpios. And if you're curious about your placements, do tune in to Schoolhouse Intuitive Messages, where I read for everyone. Thank you. Oh, I didn't say who it was for. Okay, let me change this. We're going to do it again. Leo. Leo. Put our intention into these cards for Leo. Message for Leo for this upcoming week, please. Message for Leo. Greatest, highest good. And you have, be careful who you take advice from. All right, Leo. Next, we have Virgo. Message for Virgo, please. Virgo. A new career path will be highly successful. Trust the magic of newness. Libra. I'm actually hearing leave it. Leave it be. Leave it. So if you're wondering if you should do so, they're saying leave it. And it's actually, they're bringing me right back, Libra, to the wait card. Where is it? Wait. Don't feel rushed to make a decision. Spend time alone, meditating upon what truly makes you happy. Not just the feelings and opinions of others. So that's what they're telling me there with that. But let's get you a card. Here we go. So we had that message already come in. And you have this flipper here. You will get what you wish for, but is it truly what you want? I love this. I love my job. I do, because I just said this. It's not about what makes you, it's about what makes you happy, not the feelings and opinions of others. I said that, and then you will get what you wish for, but is it truly what you want? So really setting those, as you're making a decision, again, not rushing yourself, getting yourself in a place, Libra, where you're spending some time alone to do the necessary work, all right, to tap in, really tapping in to your intuition, and what truly makes you happy, getting clear on what makes you happy. Now, sometimes I know as a Libra, with Libras all over my chart, but it's sometimes it's hard because we're thinking, it can just be difficult making a decision. We have that Two of Swords in many readings lately too. And it's just, let's see. Oh, I didn't even say who it was for. Sorry. All right, Scorpio, you're going to get 2 cards because it's your birthday. All right, Scorpio. It was a necessary ending so that you can pursue the life you're destined to lead. Leave the past behind. This feels familiar, Scorpio. It does. It feels like we've had this recently for you, either here or the other channel. Not that exact card, but sort of the message. And next, Scorpio, you have Continue to make the most of every open door. So not focusing on the closed doors, focusing on those open doors. And happy birthday, Scorpios. All right, Sagittarius. I heard something about a lion's den. All right, maybe you're something about Leo energy, or you feel like you're walking into something unprepared. Lessons in life will repeat until they are learned. Yep. If you find yourself in another lion's den, ask, how did I get here? That's what they're asking. How did I get here? Did you have some part in that? If so, maybe it's a lesson needing to be learned. Potentially. All right, Capricorn. Try not to resist the changes that come your way. Don't delay the inevitable. I'm really seeing this tree like as though it's a person, and their third eye is activated in the card. And there's something being proud, like be proud of what you've accomplished. And next we have Aquarius. Let me give one quick shuffle just to, Aquarius. Top card. Learn when to say no, avoid clutter, slow down, and quiet your mind. That's funny. That's a lot to do with this reading too. Aquarius. And next we have, actually, are we in some heavy Aquarius energy right now still? I don't know. Let's see. All right, Pisces. Pisces. Life will be the roller coaster. Enjoy the ride and stop trying to be in control of everything. We have some control of some things, but not necessarily timing, right? All right. So those are your messages. That's what I have for you. I thank you very much for being here. And an overall final message for all of you, if you've made it this far, is know that whatever decision you made, it was the right one. We can end on that. Thanks, Libra.